what's the best distribution that you can try? So if you are using Windows or any distribution, and not distribution, any operating system, which is the best distribution you can try out in Linux if you are new to Linux? Practically there's no answer for that because there are many user friendly distributions, but one I like is Linux Mint. It's not my distribution of choice, but yes, it's a very great distribution you can try out in Linux Mint, and for me it is better than Ubuntu. That's my personal choice, but yeah. So I'm booting into my Ubuntu, no sorry, Linux Mint, and let me do it full screen. And yeah, this is the boot. When you first I have not installed it yet, so let me start it. And I don't know why it's not putting out. Yeah, now it's working. I don't know, yeah, because I have it for that same still position for like 1 minute or two. So let me first boot into Linux Mint, and I think so it's the 20 version of that. If I go to and open my browser of choice, use Firefox, and yeah, it's booting up. So first of all I will do it full screen, and yeah, this is Linux Mint. Ignore the red black spaces here. I'm just fixing it with Xrandr. So if I run Xrandr, if you are on a physical machine, do not do it. There's no point to do that, but I am on a virtual machine right now, so that's why I'm doing that thing. So yeah, I'm fixing my screen resolution. Sorry. Yeah, I have now fixed my screen resolution, and this is Linux Mint. First of all, it's a bit there's no complex in here. Yeah, you can do the same stuff that you do with Windows. Like there's a menu up here, and yeah, you can see all the applications that are installed by default, and there's a ton of great application that is installed by default. And if I open my terminal, this is obviously the GNOME terminal I'm using right now. I don't know if I have to install that. And let me zoom in here, and yeah, you can see this is terminal. If I do one help about yeah, this is the GNOME terminal. So if I do a new fetch here, I can see some of the system specs it has been by default. So this is the OS of Linux Mint 20.1, and it's my host machine. That's obviously a virtual machine because I need to record the video. Kernel is 5.4.0. First of all, remember that I haven't updated my machine. I don't know how many years it is. I don't think so. I think so it is 1 year old, maybe. And it has installed 1954 packages. Actually it's a lot because I'm an Arch user, and for me, yeah, only 1279 packages are there. But if for a newbie you need to be comfortable with Linux, and it has great stuff installed by default, so I can look for the by default installer first. I'm not messing it with it right now, but if I click install Linux Mint and open it, and yeah, Linux Mint is great OS that you can try out first. Yeah, this is the welcome screen here, and you can see the languages. I don't think so. If you need to change from English to any other language, you can change it. And if you want to read the release notes, you can check here. Then you can check the keyboard. I can see it is working perfectly fine, so I will do continue. If you are on a Dvorak keyboard layout, then you will obviously choose Dvorak or some other. Okay. Then it's telling me to install the multimedia codex if I want to, and I can use because it is some video formats. Yeah, I can do it. but it's a virtual machine and I have to don't need to do any further things. So I will just to continue and I waited for, because the install is done pretty quick. So it's a main process of here. You have to be very careful by doing this. Erase the disk and install Linux Mint. Actually, if you are on a Windows machine, you will see here, I think so, 3 options or 4 options, I don't know. But if you are on a Linux and you are sure that Linux will be just fine, you can erase the disk. It will remove Windows and all the files and folders. You can see here the warning. So you can back up by Google Drive or any other software. Dropbox is I use Dropbox instead of Google Drive, but yeah, you can choose Google Drive also. But yeah, you can see you can erase the disk and install Linux Mint. That's what I do, because I don't have any operating system in my virtual machine right now. If you are a manual partitioner and you, yeah, I am assuming that you are a new user, so you can do not need to do something else. But if you are a Windows user, make sure to back up your data, because it will be erased. And there will be one option that it will say Windows and Linux Mint. It will install Linux Mint alongside of Windows. If you are one of those users, then you can do that also. If you do not need and you want to remove Windows, yeah, that is perfectly fine. And you can click install now. It will change it, write the changes to the disk, and you can read it. If you are a perfect user, you do, because I know that this serves, if you know about the X4 Butterflies or any other things. So continue, and I'm waiting for it. So now I have to choose my location. So I will do Kolkata as my location, so it will change my time also, because it's not the time here right now. If I do continue right now, so it will be, yeah, I can see my name, yeah, I can need it anything. So I can write it Linux Mint. My username is Anand, perfectly fine. So the secret password, and a continue. And it's starting the installing processes, which is copying the file. If you want to see here something, if you are I don't know if you know anything here, because some things I don't know, but it's doing, but I don't think so it will be any problem if you don't read this. So yeah, you can see the slideshow also. You can browse the web. There's all the applications that you need here, and Spotify, Rhythmbox, that's great. I use MPV. I don't use celluloid. I use not celluloid. I use, even I don't know if I use any music player right now, because I'm not a big music listener. Yeah, there's a great many tools that you can manage your photos. GIMP is a tool that I often use sometimes in my school projects and something. And yeah, if I do next, you can say stay connected. Yeah, you can install these applications also here. WhatsApp desktop, Telegram or desktop also. And you can see this also. And we do not have the Microsoft Word and Microsoft Office here. We have the LibreOffice here, and this is also good. It's a great alternative. I use it almost, don't use it every day as per my need, because I usually write some notes. So if I open, I don't know why it's not opening. Yeah, because I'm on LibreOffice. And let me open it, LibreOffice. Actually, yeah, you can see writer, calculator. That's not a calculator, actually it's an Excel type of Press means a PowerPoint, drawing, and mass formula based database. Yeah, you can use it as a great alternative for your Microsoft Office. And you can I don't know skip. Yeah, this is the next. You can install games also, like Steam is a great. I do not play games that much. Minecraft, yeah, that's a paid software, but I don't know if there is a paid version of here. I don't know, but I don't play games many more on my laptop. Then Windows software, yeah, that's a good thing that you can do. You can run Windows software through Wine. Yeah, if you are a great Microsoft Office fan, you can install Wine. I don't know if it's installed on my machine or not. That's not. But I can install it by very simple command, or even you can use the machine right now. Actually, it's a lot of processes going down. That's why it has slowed my PC a little bit. But yeah, actually it is not as slow because I'm using a virtual machine right now. That's why it's slow. So if we install Wine, run Windows software. If you want to run Windows software, you can use Wine. But if you want to run your Windows itself on a Linux mint, you can use VirtualBox. You can also run it from Windows also. If you want to use Linux mint inside of Windows, then you can also use VirtualBox. There's also very many alternatives for VirtualBox, like I use Word Manager currently, but there are many more. So yeah, it is installing the system currently, and when the installer completes, I will come back. And yeah, the installation has finished. It didn't take that time, like 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. And yeah, I will click at restart now, and it will restart my machine. And let me wait it for it. It's a great logo with the fan, I think so. Please remove the installation medium, then press enter. Then you will remove the USB stick and press enter. And it has started it again, and I'm just waiting for that. Let me wait for that thing to open up. I don't think so it will take that time to boot up, but yeah, this is a VM. I will give it like 20 gigs of storage and 4 gigs of RAM. So just waiting for that to boot up. So it has just started up. Okay, I think so. What is happening, I don't know. So yeah, maybe it will just boot fine. So yeah, it has booted up. So I will do a full screen. Yeah, you can see my user. That's not my username, but yeah, you can see that's my computer name. And if I enter my password, that I just entered it here, it's my super secret password. I will not tell you. I don't know why it's not booted up. So yeah, it's now booting up. Actually, cinnamon it's better slow. If you don't know about cinnamon, do not care about it right now. So yeah, you can see the first steps you can do. So if I click on first steps, yeah, you can make the desktop colors. First of all, I will do it for dark mode because it's a better. And yeah, so what your panel layout? If you are a Windows XP user, if you like this type of layout, it's a bit of old school type of layout. Yeah, you can use this type of layout, but it's a bit small, and I prefer that type of layout. But I don't know if you need to know about these things. Anyways, yeah, just set it up to like this, and yeah, I will update my system through an update manager, or yeah, I can do this thing on the terminal also. But you can see this kind of thing though. And let me quit that out of here. And first, quickly, let me run open my terminal from here. I don't know why it's booting up very slow. And yeah, this is the terminal. I can run very simple Linux command. I recently made a video about that topic recently, so we went to my channel. Yeah, you can see it very easily. And yeah, this is my basic terminal commands video. I just recently made it, so you can watch this video to know what command I'm actually running right now. So first of all, I will run an xrandr 1360 by 768, I believe. Yeah, that's my screen resolution, and it's only for my virtual machine. If you are having a different screen resolution, you can use that also. So yeah, that's it. So that's my terminal. You can see here I can run a very simple command like this: apt-get update and then sudo apt-get upgrade. That will simply update and upgrade my system, and enter my password here. You can see it's just grabbing some stuff from Arch, sorry, not from Arch, from Ubuntu wiki, from Ubuntu packages and Linux Mint some though. So yes, you can see, press Y to continue, and it's doing its stuff. Okay, and yeah, you can minimize that thing also. So you can visit through this simple stuff that's not very complex. You can see this application which is installed by default. I will open another terminal by Ctrl Alt T, and yeah, let me search for new fetch, and yeah, it's almost 1900, almost 2000 packages installed. If you're a new user, don't worry about that, because some raw system just have like 700 packages installed by default, and that's bare more minimal. But if you are a normal user, yeah, you can search for it, you can visit it. And first of all, let me tell you, the system upgrade is running, and let me open my Firefox also from here, my quick launcher, and I will tell you how amount of RAM is actually using, because I'm on a VM right now. That's why it is using a little bit slow, because on my physical machine I can tell you, actually Linux Mint, I'm not running it right now, because you can see by the configuration also. I can run htop from here, and you can see actually it is running a bit more, because I'm running a virtual machine and my screen recorder. That's why it is running better slow, because if I do this type of thing, like 2 to 3% of my CPU usually uses those OBS, and yeah, these type of program are a little bit too heavy, so that's why it's using a little more RAM. And we will quickly run htop. Htop, actually it is not installed right now. I will, is there any task manager type of thing here installed by default? Yeah, this is system monitor in here, and I don't know, it's very ugly. And yeah, it's using my like 80% of CPU currently, because I'm on a VM, but actually it's a bit more faster than Windows. Yeah, actually very fast for Windows. You can experience, I don't know if you know this, actually I'm doing a window snapping type of thing currently, because I'm a Tallinn window manager user. And yeah, I'm waiting for that update to complete, and when the complete it will, I will back. So yeah, I'm not doing the system upgrade right now. Actually I will do a bit later. But yeah, I can use at the system application which is installed by default. So it has some stuff that installs, so I can look through settings here first. System settings, and yeah, these are some system settings. There are many more like LibreOffice, that's the thing, because if you are a Windows user, you're probably using Microsoft Word, Paint, Excel, PowerPoint, and I believe other softwares also. But yeah, these are not available for Linux. Also, there are many text editor installed here. One of them maybe Z is here, I think so. Z, yeah, maybe it is the text editor. And if I do help about, yeah, it's the Z text editor. Other ones are gedit, which is pre-installed in Cinnamon not Cinnamon, that's on Genome desktop I believe. And how to quit, yeah, Alt F4. And there are also other subs here like music player, I think so, it's celluloid, yeah. And what's the player here? MPV, VLC, I don't know if there are any music that video player here, but I'm the problem right now. And I think so the torrent manager installed transmission, yeah. And the backup tool is, I think so, Deja Vu, I think so, backup tool, I don't know what it says name. And there is no any search to Alt F4, and I press Ctrl Alt T, it will open the terminal. And if I do Deja Vu, and think so, Deja Vu, I don't know what's the correct pronunciation, I don't know what that transmission, that backup tool is, but okay, I'm not any issue in that. And Redshift, I think so, is the, yeah, it's the color manager, and it will not I think so I should add this in my auto start, but I have no problems it currently. The current terminal emulator is GNOME terminal, I do not use it. And places and install multimedia codex, I think so I didn't do it, yeah. Rhythm box is the music, that's what's okay, I think so it's the video player also. And yeah, transmission is the torrent client. Hexstart is the chatting which used in early 90s. And Firefox, obviously the web browser, which is installed on most distributions of Linux. And yeah, Firefox is a great web browser if you like. There are many alternatives, and Brave browser is one of great alternative for it, but I do not need to use it currently. Firefox is my browser choice. Office stuff, and yeah, it's the many system settings, I think so I should give a look for it once. Yeah, there are many themes. Yeah, so I will do another video on how to customize it. And if you are a tiling window manager, if you want to look customized, if you are willing to go to a tiling window manager, which generally is like that, yeah, tiles automatically, which is a great, because if you are a developer, these are great for those also. If you're not even, though it's probably myth for you, you can use it also. And yeah, you can see I can move, yeah. Basically, if you are planning to go it from here, I will make a video soon on how to customize the Linux Mint Cinnamon to do not have to, but yeah, you will be comfortable after in using the tiling window manager. Okay, I will set the key bindings also, so you will not have any problem. So let's get comfortable to it. You can change the wallpaper also, that's another thing. I do not know which wallpapers are here by default. Yeah, I can look for that also, and there's a good pretty sweet one also. I think I see that earlier also, but I do not know. This is also good, and yeah, and that's for this video. And if you like this video, please give it a like. And I think so I can look for more applications, but what's the system tool here? Synaptic. Yeah, and Synaptic is a great basically, actually Synaptic is a installing any software. You can use Synaptic. For example, I need to install VLC. For instance, if I search here for VLC, you can see there are many applications which are related to VLC, and yeah, there's one for VLC also. If I check here, mark for installation, and click here on mark, all the application which is required for VLC will be installed. And yeah, if I click apply here and apply, it will start installing. Okay, you can do the same thing in terminal also, which is my preferred because I do not know if there is any package manager here installed, any graphic package manager installed on the system. I think so it will be PacMac also. Yeah, it's installed. PacMac manager. Yeah, it's installed on my system. Yeah, I can install it from here also. But yeah, Linux Mint is a great distribution to try out once. It's great. It's very beginner friendly, and I do not try it because I think it would be a very old school for like 1 month. I was an Ubuntu, but then I tried Linux Mint because my Ubuntu was on Snap kind of thing and I do not know about Snap at that time. I just installed anything and Snap was extremely slow. Yeah, they're actually very slow. So yeah, that's Cinnamon desktop. I don't know, but there are almost 2000 packages installed the year that India got freedom, 1947. Packages installed. There are more packages installing, but yeah, that's for this video. If you like this, and please give it a thumbs up. You can also see that yeah, that's it. You can see it installed. I will check on automatically close after changing applied, and it will close it obviously. And yeah, you can obviously access it from here. It's I don't know why it's a very great application. I do have VLC installed on my system. I don't know if it's installed, so I need to install it. VLC. I don't think so. It will take a lot of time in my actual machine. Is it taking time? It has installed things. Yeah, VLC is installed on my system. I don't know why VLC. Yeah, VLC is installed on my system. I can play as many videos, but I don't know why it's taking a time. But yeah, Linux Mint Cinnamon is a great desktop to try out. If you are a complete beginner, you can try out Linux Mint. It's very, very great. So that's for it. Thanks for watching. Please like and share to your friends who are willing to try Linux. And that's it.